I wanna talk about what I've been guarding and compare it to what the proverb says. To guard above all else, because the comparison is not flattering to my priority list for most of my adult life. I've been very careful about what I let near my reputation, my finances, my image, my career. I've been a vigilant guard at all of those doors. And Proverbs 4:23 says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything flows from it. Above all else, including reputation, including finances, including image, including career. Above all of the things I have guarded carefully, is this one thing that I have guarded carelessly by comparison, and everything flows from it, including what was wrong with the things I was guarding instead. Above all else, that's not one item on the list, that's the priority of the list. Guard your heart above all else, because everything flows from it, including everything else I'm protecting. Guard your heart above all else, guard your heart, everything flows from it. Proverbs 4:23, above everything, guard your heart. More than the reputation, more than the finances, more than the image. Guard your heart above all else. What flows from it determines everything else. Guard your heart. Guarding the heart looks like being intentional about what I let inside it, what I dwell on, what I replay, what I feed in the quiet hours when nobody else is monitoring the input. It looks like being careful about what I rehearse in the internal conversation that nobody hears, because the internal conversation shapes the external man more than anything visible that I've been protecting. And guarding the heart is not building walls, it's being discerning about the gates letting in what produces life, being slow to let in what produces the opposite. Above all else, this is the priority, not one item, the top item. Guard your heart, everything else flows from here. Guard your heart above all else, everything flows from it. Proverbs 4:23, the top priority. Guard your heart, more than the reputation, more than the image. Above all else, what's inside determines everything outside. Guard your heart. I've been a better guardian of my reputation than my heart, and my reputation has been fine while my heart has gotten into trouble that nobody on the outside could see coming, because I wasn't guarding what the proverb said was above all else. Starting over with the right priority list. Guard your heart above all else. Guard your heart above all else. Proverbs 4:23, top priority. Guard your heart more than everything else, because everything flows from it. Guard your heart. What you let in shapes everything that flows out. Guard your heart above all else. Guard your heart. Guard your heart above all else. Guard your heart. Everything flows from it. Guard your heart. Guard your heart. Psalm 13:9. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. And I've been sitting with those words long enough to understand that being fully known and not abandoned is the most disorienting gift I have ever been given. He knows a chapter from 2009 that I haven't told anyone in its full version. He knows the version of the internal conversation that I only have when I'm completely alone, that I have never said out loud to any person. He knows the specific distance between who I present and who I actually am in the unobserved moments. That distance, he knows it exactly. And he knew all of this before I became what I am now. He knew it when he chose me, and he chose me before not knowledge of everything that would be in the file. He was accepting when he accepted me. Psalm 13:9 says you perceive my thoughts from afar before I speak them. You know my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Familiar, not troubled by. Familiar with all of them. No, fully known and not abandoned. No, he read every chapter. No, including the ones I hid. No, and he stayed. Psalm 13:9 searched me and knows me. No, before I spoke it, he perceived it. No, familiar with all my ways and he didn't leave. No, fully known. No, I've been known by people who left when they found out more. And I've been partly known by people who stayed, because the full version was never on the table. And then there is this, the one who knows everything about every version of me that has ever existed. In every season, in every room, in every unguarded moment, who knows it all. And he stayed, he chose, he's staying still and staying, given the full knowledge of what he stayed through is the most specific miracle I can point to in my entire life. He is familiar with all my ways, not troubled. Familiar, and familiar means he knew, and he came anyway. Knew, and he stayed. Fully known, not abandoned. No, fully known and not abandoned. No, he read every chapter and stayed. Psalm 13:9 searched me, knows me. Known the hidden chapters too. No, familiar with all my ways. No, and he didn't leave. No, you don't have to perform for the one who already knows. You don't have to manage the version he receives. He already has the unmanaged version, and he's still here. The relief of that, when it actually lands, is unlike anything else I have experienced, because every other relationship requires the managed version, and he requires nothing managed. He knows and he loves what he knows. Fully known and not abandoned. He read everything and stayed. No, before you spoke it, he perceived it. No, familiar with all your ways. No, and he didn't leave. Searched and known. No, and chosen. No, fully known. You are known. You are known. Search me and knows me. Still here. No, you are known. Still here. No. I want to sit with something. Jesus said in John 14:12 that I have been avoiding, not because I don't believe it, because I don't have a theology big enough for it yet. He said, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these, because I am going to the Father. Greater things, he said, greater. Yeah. I've been building my expectations over faith produces inside a ceiling that is significantly lower than the ceiling Jesus described in John 14:12. And I wanna be honest that the lower ceiling is more comfortable. It's easier to live inside a theology that doesn't ask too much of you, because a smaller faith has smaller failure points. But Jesus didn't offer a smaller faith. He offered the works he was doing, and then beyond them, and the beyond them is the part that keeps me up at night. Not with anxiety, with the specific disorientation of a promise that exceeds every reasonable category I've built to contain it.
Greater things,
not equal things, not some other things.
Greater things,
and the qualifier is belief, and I believe, so the promise applies.
Greater things,
John 14:12.
Greater things,
he said it, I believe it.
Greater things,
equal greater.
Greater
The
things,
ceiling is higher than the one I've been living under.
greater things,
Whoever believes does the works and then beyond them.
greater things,
I'm choosing the large theology.
not the comfortable one.
Greater things. The large theology is uncomfortable because it is large failure points and large responsibility, and the specific accountability of a person who said they believed the John 14:12 promise and lived accordingly. But the small theology has its own kind of failure, the failure of a man who was given the large promise and chose the small version of what he could do with it, and arrived at the end with unused capacity that the promise was trying to fill. And now decided that the large failure of the large theology is preferable to the quiet failure of the small one.
Greater things,
The promise applies if I believe.
it applies.
The ceiling is John 14:12.
Not the ceiling, not constructive.
Greater things, greater things. He said it. Whoever believes,
Greater things,
the ceiling is higher than the one I've been under.
greater things,
I'm living in the large theology, not the comfortable small one.
greater things,
John 14:12.
greater things,
I don't know what the greater things look like for the specific version of me that is standing in this moment with this specific faith and this specific history and this specific calling. But I know that the promise was made with full knowledge of who would receive it. And Jesus doesn't make promises He doesn't intend to keep. So the greater things are already in the inventory, what the belief produces. And I'm gonna live like that's true and see what it builds.
greater things,
John 14:12. Whoever believes the works and beyond.
greater
The
things,
ceiling is higher than anything I built under.
greater things,
I believe, so the promise applies. Large theology,
not the comfortable small one.
greater things.
Greater things,
He said greater. I believe.
greater things, greater things.
I want to say something to the person who is in the darkest part of the night right now. Before I say anything else, hold on. Help is not on its way. Help is already present. The instruction is to hold on long enough to perceive what is already there. Psalm 46:1 says, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble.
Ever present,
Not eventually present, not present after the trouble resolves.
ever present in the trouble.
Which means the help is in the room you're in right now, not arriving, present. And I know that the trouble can be so loud that the presence is hard to perceive. I know what the darkness feels like when it drowns out everything, including the awareness of what's in the room with you. But the presence is not diminished by your inability to perceive it. In the moment the darkness is loudest, the presence is still
Ever present,
hold on. And ever-present help,
not coming,
present,
the help you need.
is already in the room you're in right now. Hold on.
Hold on,
Help is not on its way.
hold on,
Help is already here. Psalm 46:1.
ever present,
Not arriving.
already present.
Hold on, the dark won't last forever.
Hold on,
Morning is coming.
hold on,
The one who is refuge and strength is in the room you're in right now. Hold on. I've been in the room where the dark felt permanent and the presence felt absent, and I held on. Not because I felt the presence, because I was told it was there.
and holding on.
In the absence of the feeling is the specific act of fate that the darkest nights require. In the morning that followed always confirmed what the night made impossible to perceive, that the presence was there the whole time in the dark, ever present. And the man who held on through the night is a different man than the man who went into it, because the night didn't produce the absence of God, it produced the evidence of His presence in conditions I couldn't have tested in the daylight. Hold on, the presence is there.
You don't feel it,
It's there,
ever present in the trouble.
hold on until the morning confirms what the night made hard to believe.
Hold on,
Help is not on its way.
help is already here.
Psalm 46:1,
Ever present,
not arriving,
present.
hold on.
Morning is coming.
The one who is refuge and strength is in the room right now. Hold on. If you're in the dark right now and the night feels permanent, I want to say two things as directly as I know how. First, you are not alone. The psalm says ever present, and I have tested that claim in the darkest rooms I have ever been in, and it was true in every one of them. Second, morning comes, every single night ends. I know it doesn't feel like it from inside the night, but every night I have lived through has been followed by morning, and the morning is coming for this one too.
Hold on,
The help is already there.
hold on,
Morning is coming.
hold on.
Ever-present help,
Hold on,
not arriving present. Psalm 46:1.
hold on,
You are not alone.
hold on.
Morning is coming
Help is in the room.
right now.
Hold on,
Hold on,
hold on.
hold on.
Ever present, the help is here. Hold on, morning is coming. Hold on, you are not alone. Hold
I wanna make a distinction that has changed how I walk through my week. Redeemed and released are not the same moment. Redeemed is what He did, released is what I do with the redeemed. And a lot of men are redeemed, but still living like the debt is outstanding. Redeemed means the price was paid, the transaction is complete, the record was wiped, the debt is settled, the happening is done. Galatians 3:13, Christ redeemed us, past tense, completed, finished. But release means I'm walking out of the debtor's prison at the redeemed verdict already unlocked. And you'll be surprised how many men are standing in an unlocked cell, because the cell is familiar, and familiar has its own gravity. Even when the door is open,
Redeem,
the price is paid.
release,
I'm walking out,
don't stay in the unlocked
the
cell.
door is open.
Walk out, redeemed and released.
That's who I am,
Redeemed and released.
not just pardoned, free. Galatians
The
3:13,
debt is done.
redeemed and released.
Walking out,
Not standing in the open cell,
redeemed and released.
I'm moving, walking in what the redemption purchased.
Redeemed and released.
Release looks like stopping the self-prosecution that the acquittal already dismissed. Release looks like introducing yourself as the man you are now, rather than the man you used to be that the redemption covered. Release looks like walking into the favor, the open doors, the opportunities without the waiting for the other shoe to drop, because the other shoe was the debt and the debt is paid.
Redeemed,
The verdict is in,
released.
I'm walking accordingly, the cell is unlocked.
Walk out,
Walking what the redemption purchased.
redeemed and released.
That's who I am. The debt is done.
Galatians 3:13.
Redeemed and released, not just pardoned.
Free,
Walking in what He purchased.
redeemed and released.
Walking now, moving forward.
Redeemed and released.
Stop standing in the open cell. Stop living like the verdict wasn't already in. The price was paid. Galatians 3:13.
Not just pardon, free, redeemed and released.
Walking.
Redeemed and released.
Redeemed and released.
Redeemed and released. Redeemed and released. Redeemed and released. Redeemed and released. Redeemed and released.
Walking out, still moving forward.
Redeemed and released.
I want to describe the difference between survival math and overflow math, because I lived in one for a long time and thought it was the other, and the discovery of the difference changed everything about how I approach Tuesday. Survival math is enough to get through the day, enough faith for the current problem, enough grace for the current failure, enough patience for the current difficulty, enough to continue without quite enough to overflow on to anyone else. Just enough, just barely enough, stretched thin across the requirements of the week. And I thought that was what faith looked like in the honest version. That wasn't performing abundance, that was living in the real math of what was actually available to a man like me. And John 10:10 sat in my Bible, saying I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. And I read it as aspiration for the more faithful version of me that would arrive eventually when I was ready for it. But the full life is not a reward for sufficient faithfulness. It's the invitation that's already been issued. And I've been RSVPing with the survival math when the abundance math was the whole point.
Overflow.
John 10:10.
Overflow.
Life to the full.
Overflow.
Not survival math.
Overflow.
The abundance that exceeds
Overflow.
what he came to give.
Overflow.
More than enough to give away.
Overflow.
Living from the full, not from the barely enough.
Overflow.
I wanna tell you what survival math costs. Beyond the obvious, it cost the people in your life who needed the overflow that you didn't have, because you were living at subsistence level in the spiritual math that kept you going but had nothing extra for anyone else. And the overflow life is not abundance for its own sake, it's abundance so that what flows out of you into the rooms you enter is more than survival grade. It's life to the full grade, and it changes what your presence does in a room. He came to give life to the full, not to give barely enough. The full is the intention, the overflow is the design. Living from survival is living below the invitation.
Overflow.
John 10:10.
Life to the full.
That's the offer.
Overflow.
More than enough for every room you enter.
Overflow.
Above survival, above barely enough.
Overflow.
What he came to bring, living from the full.
Overflow.
This is the whole Voldexy in one declaration, turning toward the refreshing that comes from the turn. The testimony still being written as a weapon of overcoming greater things, because the ceiling is John 14:12. Holding on because the help is ever present, known fully and not abandoned, redeemed and released, walking out of the unlocked self, guarding the heart above all else, because everything flows from it, and all of it flows from a life that is receiving from the one who said, I came to give you life and give it to the full.
Not survival math.
Overflow math.
Not barely enough.
Full to the full, and what is full?
Overflow.
Into every room you enter,
Into every person.
who needed what you carrying,
Into every Tuesday.
that needed more than survival grade.
Overflow.
Overflow.
John 10:10.
Overflow. So I approach Tuesday differently than I used to. Not as a man stretching survival math across the requirements of the week, as a man who received the full life that was always on offer, and is living from that. And to every room the day routes me through, and the overflow is not manufactured, it's the natural result of living from the source that John 10:10 describes. And the source
Doesn't run out.
overflow.
That's the life.
He came to give, I'm living it.
Overflow.
John 10:10. Overflow.
The abundance man.
Not survival math.
Overflow.
What he came to give.
Overflow.
Flowing into every room, turn it around. Testimony lives.
Greater things.
Hold on.
Known.
Redeemed and released.
Guard your heart.
Overflow.
Grace wins.
Grace always wins.
Life to the full.
Overflow. Overflow.
Overflow.
I wanna tell you about a weapon that I've been underestimating for most of my life. Revelation 12:11 calls it the word of their testimony. And I used to think that meant the story of how I got saved, that you tell once at the right moment. But the testimony is not a past tense event. It's a present tense weapon that gets stronger every day you're still here. My testimony used to start with the worst version of me and end with the day things changed, and I told it that way for years, like the story was finished at the turning point. But the testimony didn't end at the turning point. It continued through every day after it, through the years of rebuilding, through the relationships that were restored. Through the morning I woke up and noticed that the man in the mirror looked different than the man who appeared in the early chapters. And those later chapters are part of the testimony too, and they're still being written, which means the testimony is alive.
Revelation 12:11.
The word of their testimony.
The word.
Present tense a weapon. The
Testimony lives.
every day you're still here is another verse of it.
The testimony lives.
Still being written.
The testimony lives.
Every day you're here.
Revelation 12:11.
They overcame by it.
Don't stop telling it.
Every scar is a verse. Every year is a chapter.
The testimony lives.
And it's the weapon that overcomes. The testimony lives. And I watched the testimony do something in a room that nothing else in the room could do. When I tell the specific chapters that cost me something to tell, something happens in the people who hear it, who are in their own version of the chapter I'm describing. And that's why the enemy works so hard to make you ashamed of the early chapters, because the early chapters are the most powerful for the people who are still in them. And you can't weaponize what you hide, and you can't help what you pretend never happened. So tell the whole testimony, including the parts that are hard to say. Those are the ones that make someone else's room a little warmer.
The word of their testimony.
The telling is the overcoming. Tell it, tell the whole thing. The testimony lives.
The testimony lives.
Still being written.
Every day you're here.
Another verse. Revelation 12:11.
They overcame by it.
Don't stop telling it. Every scar is a verse.
Every year a chapter.
The testimony lives. It overcomes. The testimony lives. Tell the early chapters they're not a liability. They're proof that where you are now was not always guaranteed. And the distance between where you were and where you are is the specific miracle that the person still in the early chapters needs to see.
Tell the whole testimony.
It lives in the telling. Tell it, tell it.
The testimony lives.
Still going. Every day you're here. Revelation 12:11 overcame by it. Tell it, tell the whole thing. Every scar a verse, every year a chapter.
The testimony lives.
And it's the weapon that overcomes. The testimony lives.
Still being written. The testimony lives.
Every day another verse.
The testimony lives.
I want to tell you about the turn, because most people wait until they're ready to fix everything before they turn. And the turn doesn't require the fixing. The turn requires the turn. And the fixing happens in the direction you're facing after. I've been going the wrong direction, long enough to know what wrong direction accumulation too. And I watched the men who waited to turn until they had a plan for fixing, wait themselves past the turning point. And the turn is not the triumphant moment it looks like from the outside. The turn is the decision made in an unremarkable moment that redirects everything that follows it. Acts 3:19 says turn to God, so that times of refreshing may come. The refreshing follows the turn, not precedes it. The refreshing is what the direction you turn toward produces when you walk toward it long enough.
Turn and the refreshing follows.
Not fix, then turn.
Just turn.
The direction change.
Here's the whole instruction.
Times of refreshing
Come after.
turn
it around.
That's all it takes.
Turn it around.
Direction change.
Turn it around.
Acts 3:19.
Times of refreshing.
They come after the turn.
Turn it around.
You don't need to be fixed first.
Just turn.
Turn it around. Face the right direction.
Times of refreshing.
They coming.
Turn it around.
Yeah. The turn for me was not a ceremony. It was a Tuesday in the car when I said out loud what I've been saying internally for long enough that saying it out loud was the turn. And the car didn't change and the road didn't change and the Tuesday was still Tuesday, but I was facing something different than I had been facing when I got in the car. And the refreshing didn't come immediately, but it came in a specific direction. I was now walking in every step in that direction, made the previous direction less available, which is what the turn produces over time.
Turn and the refreshing follows.
The direction change is the first step, everything else follows the step.
Turn it around.
Just turn.
Don't wait to be fixed first.
Turn it around.
Face the right direction. Times of refreshing.
Follow.
Turn it around.
Acts 3:19. Just turn.
Turn it around.
Whatever direction you've been walking, whatever has accumulated,
In the direction you've been facing.
the turn is available right now.
Not after you fix it.
Not after you're worthy right now.
Just turn
Walk in the turn direction.
and watch.
What the times of refreshing.
Do that everything.
The old direction left behind.
Turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around.
Turn it around.
Turn it around.
Times of refreshing.
Turn it around.
Acts 3:19. Direction change.
That's the whole instruction. Turn it around.
Follow the turn.
Times of refreshing.
They come after.
Turn it around.
Just turn.
Turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around.
Still turning. Times of refreshing.